Can you hear me? Hi, Liz. Yeah, no worries. Thank you for hopping in. Just getting everything set up. Music at a good volume? Everyone have a beverage? I have caffeine beverage and hydration beverage, so make sure you got those. Okay, well, everybody, what are you reading? And by everybody, you know, there's a couple of you, but what are you guys going to be reading for sprints today? I've got a manga that I want to finish at some point, hopefully, called Skullface Book Sailor Honda-san. I haven't touched this since I picked it up the first time, so I need to read this. And then I have Our Wives Under the Sea by Julia Armfield. I started this last night, and so far I'm really enjoying it. It's a fun, and by fun I mean it's not really, you know, fun. It's a horror, sapphic horror, and it's very introspective, I would say, so far. I'm enjoying it a lot, though. Phantom by Joe Nesbo. I don't think I know that one. Let me look that up. Oh, it's a series, huh? A crime series. Very fun. You're reading Strange Houses and Catching Fire. Yeah, I was thinking about starting Catching Fire last night, but I wasn't in the mood for it. I was in the mood for more like a horror. That's why I picked up Our Wives Under the Sea, so. You're hoping to start Mockingjay? Nice. Nice, very nice. Everything's getting figured out in the Discord. Let me just spill all over myself. Hi, Kendra. I've heard of Cross My Heart, actually. I follow All I Do Is Read with like Allie, and she read that recently for Summerween, and she really, really liked it. Hi, Travis. Thank you for joining. This is only my second sprint ever, so I'm still a little nervous. But everybody is just filling each other in on what we're reading for sprints. I've got some Stardew Lo-Fi. Hi, Happy Haunts. Haunted Ever After, nice. Hi, Artemis. Oh, I Have Never Known Men. I read that one. I listened to that one on an audiobook. It was pretty, I think the narrator did a really good job. I didn't love that book, but it was, that's a me issue, I think. That's a me problem. I think I didn't have the right expectations going into it. Also, I'm going to be stalking a lot of you. If I see that you guys have booktube channels, I'm going to be checking you out. I'm always looking for new friends to follow, so if you hear your video start playing on the desktop, it's because I'm looking at your page. Hi, Sarah. Thank you for joining. Everybody, if you haven't said what you're reading, let me know what you're reading. Oh, I'm catching up. Amanda, Before the Coffee Gets Cold. Nice. Which one are you on? Because it's a series of a few books, isn't it? Is the whole series called Before the Coffee Gets Cold, or is that just one of them? Happy Haunts Library. I'm looking at your page right now. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited to watch some of these videos. I love spooky haul, spooky journaling, very fun. 13 new spooky books to add to your summer ween. I'm gonna have to watch that later. Hi, Mermaid Books. Nice to see you again. Did you change your profile picture? You did. I haven't actually read Before the Coffee Gets Cold yet. I have not gone around to it. I know that kind of genre of like Japanese healing fiction is really kind of hit or miss for some people. I think it depends if you're in the mood for something that's kind of more introspective and just kind of like a healing, thought-provoking time, I suppose. I tried, oh my god, what was that one with the cat? I know that doesn't narrow it down because there's so many Japanese healing fiction with cats in them. Traveling Cat Chronicles, that's what it was. I tried that one, but I didn't finish it, unfortunately. You're on the first one, Amanda? Nice. I know the covers are so cute, though. I love them. They're really, really cute. I think we're gonna start... I'm gonna try. I can't be here too long today. I do have plans later today. So I want to try to keep the yapping to a minimum. And not like, you know, no yapping at all, but I definitely want to try to get some serious reading done with this one. So I know we've got the readathon window closing tomorrow. So anybody who just joined, by the way, I'm going to be reading Skullface Book Seller Honda-san, which is a manga volume. I really want to finish this one for today for the translated fiction or translated works, because this will count. Even though it's a manga, I'll probably destroy it in like 10 minutes. And then Our Wives Under the Sea by Julia Armfield, I started last night. I just got this one from the library, and so far it's really, really good. It's not translated. It is British. Not that that means anything for translated. I was reading it last night, and I saw them, like, the mention of the word Hoover, like for vacuuming, like a hoovering the house, and I was like, oh, British detected. Oh, you cried with Traveling Cat. Yeah, I've definitely seen that. It can... I think it was pretty emotional from what I was listening to. Yeah, I saw Julia B is going to be sprinting later tonight. I'll probably join those too. I think I read... I don't know about you guys, but I tend to read more at night, I think. I don't know why reading just feels like such a good evening activity, but sprinting during the day is nice because I have actual daylight. Welcome to the Kingdom Down Bookshops, your favorite healing fiction. Yeah. Healing fiction. I need to read that one. The cover is so gorgeous. It's so beautiful. Reading Dialing A for Aunties. I've heard of that one. Isn't it a mystery, I believe? I think it's a series, isn't it? Okay. I think just to get everybody starting as soon as possible, I'm going to start the timer soon. Because I need to crush some serious pages. You're reading Babel. Yeah, that one is another one that talks a lot about translation, and I've heard a lot of people really, really love it. Cozy mystery, yep. I haven't read any cozy mystery books yet, but I've been wanting to try the Shady Hollow series, if you guys have heard of that. It's all about animals in this cute little like forest town, and there's a mystery, a cozy mystery. It's gotten kind of like divisive reviews. I think some people don't love the genre of cozy mystery or like cozy crime, if you could call it, if you could call any crime cozy. But I don't know, I've been wanting to give it a try because the covers are really cute, and I don't know, I love the idea of like anthropomorphic animals solving mysteries. You have read Shady Hollow? Do you like them? There's a few books out. It's like at least 5, I thought. 4 or 5, maybe? Hi, Christy. Sweet bean paste. I've not heard of that one. I'm gonna look it up. Ooh, I love the cover of that. This actually looks really cute. It seems like it's got that healing fiction vibe to it. Especially when it's got like food and cozy food, restaurants and things. That always feels like healing fiction. Hi Noah, thank you for joining. If you just came from the YouTube live page, by the way, we're probably going to be talking a lot about readathon, and I'm referring to Katie Colson's Sunrise on the Readathon, which is a Hunger Games themed readathon. So if you haven't checked that out, it's almost over, obviously, because it's well, not obviously, but it's for the month of July, so it's almost over. But if you are interested, I can send the link to her channel. A lot of the people here are coming from the Discord for that, so that is why we may be talking about translated work. That's the prompt for this week, is anything that was translated from the original language to whatever language you're reading it in. So a lot of people have been reading translated works. I finished a book, not last night, the night before last night, called Walking Practice by Dulcie Min. I read that for translated, and it was only like 160, 170 something pages, but wow, that was a wild one. If you're squeamish, don't read that. I think I'm pretty squeamish, but it was a really, really interesting, thought-provoking discussion of gender conformity and identity and what it means to be a human, or what it means to even be alive, really. It was very interesting. Don't read it when you're eating, though. Don't recommend it. Let me catch up on... Oh, thank you. If you, literally in the last reading sprint that I did, my first one, someone also commented that they liked my keyboard, and so I did a typing test to do like your typing speed, and just so that you guys could hear the keyboard. But I do like my keyboard. Doing some yoga, the sprint, nice. Okay, that's enough yapping. I'm going to start with Skullface Bookseller Honda-san, my manga, so that I can try to finish this for the readathon. So let's start with 25 minutes and go from there, and then probably just short, maybe 5-minute breaks in between so that we can get as much reading done as possible before I have to end today. Alright, so let's go. Good luck, everybody. How did you do? I have like one chapter, maybe 2 chapters left. That, huh? This much. Oh my god, you cannot see that. This much. So, I will definitely finish it in the next sprint. Oh, by the way, I'm gonna actually start the 5-minute timer so that I do not yap endlessly. So, this is the yapping break. Can I rename it? Can you do that? That'd be cool if you could rename it. I don't think you can. I was gonna call it Yap Break. Yeah, so I've got like a chapter or 2 left in my manga. I'm gonna finish this in the next one. I think it's funny. It's funny. Okay, it's a funny manga. Sometimes the writing feels a little clunky, but that's probably just the way that it is written and tries to replicate like casual dialogue, I suppose. Also, I got to like the middle of the book and there was this fucking well, I bent it and now it's all stuck together, but like the security tag or whatever in the middle of the manga, but I like bought it at Barnes & Noble, but it was like sticky and stuck to the page. And it didn't tear the page, thankfully. I'm always scared about that because manga pages feel like very delicate. But yeah, security tag, just for whatever reason. You made an espresso, nice. 2 pages left of your chapter, very good. Got 2 baskets of laundry folded, nice. I need to fold some laundry too. During one of these sprints, I'll have to go eat some food quickly, so. I also gotta check up on my text messages. I'm trying to plan with my friends what we're doing later. Me and a couple of my friends who are also unemployed at the moment, we hang out like a couple times a week because it's just nice to have company. I don't know, like I've just been stuck in my house so much and kind of lonely, you know? So a couple, like my girlfriends who are, you know, not like girlfriends, you know, but like a couple of my female friends who got laid off, we hang out a lot and we watch RuPaul's Drag Race and eat junk food. But today we're going to Michael's because one of them needs some yarn for her crochet project, and I will probably end up buying some sort of Halloween decor from Michael's because I cannot resist and I have no willpower, so. Yeah, the pages are really delicate. Yeah, I haven't gone to Michael's in a bit. Last time I went, they still had their summer stuff out, and I'm not a summer girl. So, as soon as they start putting out their spooky things, I'm all for it. But honestly, I leave spooky decor up all year. Like, you can't really see. I wonder if I can... My reading chair... Oh my god. My reading chair over there, I've got, like, a pumpkin pillow, my snail, jack-o'-lantern. I have like a Halloween haunted house blanket, a couple other spooky things. I leave those out all year. I love the spooky vibes all year. In Chechia, we have better paper for manga than normal books. Interesting. Do you guys have a lot of graphic novels or manga in Chechia that's in your language, or are you talking like import? Also, by the way, this is gonna sound ignorant. I just don't know what language is like the the most common tongue there. I don't know. I don't know a lot of things. How long do you think the sprints will be? I probably need to stop at around 1:30 EST, and it's around 11:50 now. So probably another hour and a half, I would say. Hour and a half or so, and I'll probably try to do a lot of the like 25-30 minute sprints, 5-minute chat. So, you know, probably 2 or 3 more rounds of sprints, I would say. At least 2, probably 3. Wouldn't mind if it were Halloween or some Halloween. Oh my god. Well, okay. Cease the yapping, but yeah, I would love if it were fall all year round. I'm personally not a huge summer person, so I would love more fall all the time. Okay, yapping break is over. Let's get back to it. So I'll see you guys in another 25 minutes. Okay? Have fun. Okay. How was that sprint for everybody? I finished Skullface Bookseller on the Sun, Volume 1, and I read a whole whopping 10 pages of Our Wives Under the Sea, because I had to update the readathon tracker, I had to update my Goodreads, my Notion, all the usual stuff. So I did not get very far into Our Wives Under the Sea, but that's fine. Matcha! Hey! Oh, we have a guest. I was gonna get up and eat, but I guess I can't get up now. Hi, sweetie. Read 2 chapters, woo! 2 chapters left, that's awesome. Are they long chapters? Or do you think you can finish it by the time that we have to stop today? I think I might change the Pomodoro timer from 25 to something longer, because 25 doesn't feel like enough time to really get into whatever you're reading, you know? Not reading very fast, but getting there, that's okay. Yeah, this is one of my cats, Matcha. Mochi is over there, sleeping on the floor, and Mango is downstairs because he doesn't really come up here that often unless he wants something. Hi, honey. This is one of the two tuxedo... What's in your claw? You got fur in your claw. This is one of the two tuxedo cats we have. She has both of her eyeballs and extra thumbs. I say both of her eyeballs because my other tuxedo has one eye. They were all rescues from animal shelters, and he had gotten into some kind of scuffle on the street, and he had to have his eye taken out, and then his other eye is kind of like always half shut, kind of like the inner lid is kind of gross. It doesn't stop him from doing like literally anything though. I kind of want to try doing the spinner wheel method of reading sprints like the way that Katie does it. I hope that it's okay that I try that because I just think it would be kind of fun. Slow and steady wins the race. Absolutely. You have a tuxedo as well. Aww. Bart. I love it. Yeah, if you guys have cats or pets, tell me. Let me know. I just have 3 cats, and that's it. Hi, Bean. Hi. What are you doing? Being cute. Hi, honey. Do you want to lay on my chest? Is that what you want? Is that what you want? Come here. Come here, Bean. Okay. Let's see what she wants to do. The slow biscuit's going on right now. Alright, let's look up a spinner wheel and try it out. Granted, I don't know how many spins we're going to get to do, but we will make it work. Okay, let me catch up on the messages, by the way. An old lady called 7 of 9. You have a cat named Ori and 5 dogs. Oh my god. That's a lot of dogs. And also Susie, hang on a second. When you say 7 of 9, do you mean you have 9 pets? Or 9 cats? If that's true, that's crazy. She's a collector. An old doggo named I almost said Melinda. That's not Milda. Oh, cute. Melinda isn't even like Matilda isn't. I don't know what I'm thinking. Amanda, you have a pit mix, a corgi, and a big orange tabby. Mango is my big orange tabby. He is definitely the stereotypical fat, lazy orange cat. I don't know what site she uses. This looks fine. It's gonna be off. Hang on a second. Can I like make it? Is there one that's in the middle of the screen? Oh. That's good enough. Actually, can I change the colors? Now let's do some cute colors. What matches my backdrop? Let's see. Oh my god, there are so many. Let's do Spring Green Beauty. That's cute. I don't know if I like that actually. Hang on a second. I kind of like this one, but what about Fresh Meadow? Oh, that's better. I like that better. Okay. Let's see. Oh, no, you gotta leave. Okay, no problem. If I don't catch you again today, thank you for joining, and I will probably do, like I said, I'll probably have to leave in about an hour. So realistically, I don't even know how many more sprints we're gonna get to do. But if anything, we'll just set up the wheel for next time, you know? So hopefully I can catch you another time. I'll probably do some more next week. Oh, that's her name from Star Trek. Oh, cute. Love a Trekkie name. In Portugal, you had 13 cats? Whew. Okay, let me catch up. My orange tabby is Chester. He's crazy and he wrestles with the dogs. Oh my god, wonderful. Okay, let's do 30 minutes, 45 minutes. Well, Katie does like random numbers, and that's kind of fun. I don't know if I want it, but then I'm like kind of crazy, and I like it to be like a whole, like an increment of like 2, not an increment, like a multiple of 2 or 5. Do you know what I mean? So, if we're gonna do can we do a number generator where it's multiples of, oh my god, please type. Not 4. No, I don't want AI mode, no. Guys, I don't know what I'm doing. Interval 1. Wow. This is probably what she does, actually. That's probably what she does. This looks like the wheel that she uses. Is this the same one? I don't want there to be a sound. Matcha, what are you doing? Oh no, don't fall. Ooh, I like the pastel rainbow though. Pastel rainbow's cute. Let's do that. For the sprints screen, like my, like the art, it's from Canva, actually. I had, when I was making my channel, I tried Canva, Canva Pro, like the trial, free trial of it, and now I pay for it because I use it all the time for thumbnails, but, oh, there we go. Let's do a max of 50 for today, just because I don't know how long we're gonna actually have. Can I make it smaller? The wheel is very big. I don't know if I finished that sentence, but I hope I did. I don't think I finished the sentence, I'm sorry. I can't fit it on the whole screen, but you guys can see the wheel, and I'll just show the top of the wheel so that we can see whatever it points to. And I'm gonna save this for the next time that we sprint. I'll put it in my bookmarks. Okay. Oh, present 2 streams at a time. OBS. Oh, by the way. That reminded me I wanted to pin my OBS to my taskbar. It's a streaming software. I don't use StreamYard because I think you need to pay for stuff, but I have OBS, and it allows me to add, so like the background of the whole picture is like just a PNG that I use for my channel banner, and then the text on top of it is an element in OBS, so I can move it around and put it wherever I want, change the font size, the color of the font, and then you can set up displays. So I've got like the video capture for my webcam put here, and then I have like a window capture for the timer so that you can see that, and you can add all sorts of stuff to the stream elements as well. Like I was thinking of even doing like a another window capture for like gaming. If I wanted to do like on a day where I'm streaming for longer, I could do like long breaks on the Pomodoro timer and do gaming as well, and I would put that somewhere on the screen. So I hope that answers your question. It's OBS Studio, and it's free. You just download the software from their site. Anyway, okay. Yeah, no problem. Anything I can do to help. I only really knew about OBS just because I used to use it back when I streamed on Twitch a million years ago. Because I used to be like a gaming streamer. I had like 20 followers, so I wasn't a big leagues. By the way, her head is like on this arm right now. You can't really see it, but there's your little face. Look at the little face. Let me make my look at your little face. Hi, baby. Just a little baby. Okay, I'm gonna put it back down. Oh, her purring is so cute right now. She sounds like a little dove. I don't remember how. I don't know if this is the same size as it was before. I don't care. Anyway, okay. Let's do a spin. $36. Okay. 36 minutes. Huh? Let me change it. 36 minutes. Okay. Okay. I have to move my arm. Although honestly, I might go eat during this timer because I am starving. Let me also make sure that, okay, we still have lots of time on the Stardew music, so even if I go downstairs, we should be good. Okay, everybody, we're gonna do 36 minutes. I'm gonna go eat before I leave because I have to move her anyway. I'm sorry, Bean. This is my child. This is Matcha. Say hi, Matcha. Look at the feet. Look at the little feet. Little beans on the baby. Look at those feet. Look at the feet. Hi, baby. Okay, me and Matcha are gonna go have lunch now. And by me and Matcha, she'll probably eat a little kibble, and I'm gonna eat my lunch. I'll see you guys in 36 minutes. Well, I'll be back before then, but I'll be eating and then reading some more. Anyway, see you soon. Matcha's she's not having a good time. Say bye. Bye. All right, see ya, honey. Okay, see you soon. And go. Hey, welcome back anybody who's still here. What the heck page was I just on? 84. I didn't get that far because I had to have lunch, that's the word. So I probably won't be able to do another sprint just because one of my friends is coming to pick me up at 1:30. So I figure we can just yap and catch up for a little bit and then I'll have to go, unfortunately. It's a little bit of a shorter, a shorter stream today, but that's just because I have stuff going on in the afternoon, so. You read a couple more chapters, nice. One more chapter, made yourselves tea and toast. I love it, I love it. I had leftover sandwich from our takeout that we ordered last night. We ordered like grinders, subs, whatever. So I had that, and then I cut up a lovely apple. I'm gonna munch on that until my friend gets here, I think. You're on the West Coast. Well, that's a nice slow morning, I love it. Yeah, because you guys are 3 hours behind Eastern time, right? So it's still pretty early for you. Thank you, Susie. Okay, so before I leave, to wrap up what I have done today in the sprint, and you guys can also go ahead and wrap up, like, since you started sprinting with me, how far you got in your books, what you managed to get done on your task list today, etc. But I made it to only page 84 on Our Wives Under the Sea, so I'm about, actually, I can tell you. I can go to my reading tracker, and it calculates it for me. 84 out of 223, so I am 38% into Our Wives Under the Sea. It's a lot slower than I expected it to be. Usually when you hear horror, you think that it's going to be more fast-paced. This is definitely one of those more like slow building kind of suspense, and I wouldn't even say it's like horror yet. It's really just a literary fiction, basically. So maybe when Julia does some sprints later tonight, I can read some more, because if I'm already 38%, I could probably finish it by the deadline tomorrow. So I'm not going to stress about it too much, but you're going to keep reading? Good. You made it over halfway through Strange Houses. Nice. 20% into your paranormal book. Of course. Yeah, thank you for joining and hanging out with me. I know this was a shorter one today, but it always helps just to have a little bit more accountability. The company is lovely, of course. Oh, you did read Our Wives Under the Sea? Nice. I've heard, it depends. I follow a lot of people on BookTube, and it seems like some of them really loved it, thought it was heartbreaking and profound and all this stuff, and then some of them were like, I just didn't fully get it, And so I'm still too early to say how I feel, obviously, but I'm still having a good time with it so far. There were a couple moments that I tabbed. I'm kind of just tabbing. This is a library copy, so I'm kind of just tabbing like moments that I want to write down in my noting in my Notion, so that I can come back and remember them. But yeah, and then I finished that manga volume that I mentioned earlier, so I'm happy with the progress today. And thank you so much for hanging out and sprinting. I think I'm going to go change, and maybe I'll eat my apple, but if I don't eat it though, I'm gonna be leaving it in a car, and that's not gonna be good. So I think I gotta eat it. You DNF'd Our Wives. I also am enjoying I can't speak. I also am enjoying Weird Girl Lit, especially when it has like horror, creepy, weird elements to it. So hopefully this is for me. We'll see. I'll have to give I'll have to see how I feel at the end. So Also, I don't know if you guys saw a cat harassing me during that sprint, if you had like my screen open, but that was Mochi this time. I couldn't like show him to you guys because we were sprinting, but he is so annoying because he will literally just pace back and forth across my lap and won't like lay down or sit down until he has decided that he's done pacing. So he was just like walking back and forth, and now my desk is covered in fur. I have to brush him. And then he was rubbing against the book that I'm reading, which is another thing he loves to do. So he was harassing me a little bit, but it was lovely. So, don't know if you saw him. Okay. Goodbyes are the hardest part. I gotta say goodbye, friends. Thank you so much for stopping by and sprinting with me. Just, didn't get a whole lot done today. Didn't get as much done as my last sprint, but I'm happy that I at least finished that manga because I kind of been putting off finishing that and then made progress in that. So, and I'm hoping that you guys made good progress and got some tasks done, laundry, eating, whatever you had to do. And I will see you guys in the next one. Thank you so much for coming. Bye.